Right,
yep, we're gonna start.
He's on bullshit.
Yep.
Recording in progress. Welcome back to the It's Just Jokes podcast, man. It's your boy.
Hey, man. That's my thing, man.
Oh, my bad. Steven! I'm in a different multiverse. Steven!
Oh, this is big crackhead energy. I'm sorry. Welcome to another episode of the It's Just Jokes podcast. My name is Joshua Chapman, aka Slim Ballard, aka Baby Honest, aka is bulking season. Is bulking season.
Oh, you figured it out? Okay.
I'm just saying. Listen, I'm going to be eating on this podcast for those of you that are watching. If you don't watch, then I'm sorry if you hear me chew and shit, but it is bulking season.
I don't think they care either way, bro.
Derek. Yeah, you heard me, nigga. Anyways, I'm here with my good friends in real life. First, Jesse Pink.
What's going on, man?
He's going to talk like this for the whole 40 minutes. Watch. He's going to do this the entire time.
AKA Dog on My Feet, AKA Baby Samoa Joe, AKA Groovy Grizzly. Why? Because he keeps it raw on you hoes. And also my good friend Derek Smalls, who needs to be bulking. Go eat.
Hey, man. Why can't we just, What's up? What's up, bro?
AKA D Smalls, AKA Anthony Mackin Jr., AKA Mr. Meat Man. Where do you get good sources of protein? Meat, nigga. Go eat something. Why are you so... No. Matter of fact, hi, Jesse. How are you doing today, man?
Man, I'm cool, bro. How you doing today?
That's cool.
I'm good, bro. I'm good. Just hit the weights this morning.
Just gonna go ahead and mute myself.
That's what's up.
This is clearly an A and B conversation. So I'm
Yeah, for sure.
I'm glad he cut himself off before that corny ass show.
Yeah, for sure.
Anyways.
Did it cut off? Damn. Oh well.
How you mute yourself, bro? You said for I see.
You did.
Like nobody didn't stop you. You stopped yourself. That's how I know that shit was gonna land. Like you yourself said it to yourself. You said, "Nah, that ain't gonna hit."
Jesse, you said that Derek stopped himself. That's funny. I feel like I've heard that before.
So, man, the NFL playoffs look real shaky, huh? I mean, seeding is just crazy, right?
Nah, we know that's set.
Insane, right? Man,
no, that's set. No, the seeding set. There's also a super set, if you will.
Oh, you're hilarious. You're funny.
Man, this tea is really good.
Oh. Tea is usually pretty good.
Tea is typically pretty good, man.
What is the tea, Jesse?
It's a very healthy tea.
Is it like a green tea? Is it like a white? Is it a chamomile?
No, it's a chai. It's a chai tea.
Oh, okay.
It's a Pakistani tea. I just went on here and did that today.
That's good.
Yeah.
Health is wealth,
Health is wealth, yeah.
That's what they say.
And since that's the topic for today's podcast, I'm gonna just say this. I'm only taking this tea so like it can relax my muscles and all that, because tomorrow is like where everything fully kicks salute. It fully like kicks in. So like tomorrow's where I like get to do all of my training sessions. Like it starts. And that run is not gonna be pretty. That's the running part is like gonna be the one where I'm like really, that's gonna really like be a challenge for me. It's not me running, it's never me running. It's starting the run. Cause like then it's like you gotta get your heart rate up a certain time, and then you gotta, do all that. When I'm in the middle, when I get to like that middle and my heart rate's up, I'll be gone. But that's gonna be the hardest part for me this next week. Cause I already have my workout schedule set. I've already have changed my sets, different targeting. And based off of what I saw last week, I've already seen like some couple adjustments like in my strength and all that. But this running shit is really finna kick my ass this week. This is where I'm really finna be like, good God.
Hate running.
I hate it. I hate it though. That's gonna be it. Cause like I said, I had changed like my targets and like my training last week, and it was pretty good. I was surprisingly stronger than I was gonna originally think I was, but so that's the only thing. That's the only thing, bro. I'm gonna hate this running. And then I was like, you should substitute it with a bike, and it was like, why are you cheating yourself? You're supposed to run.
I'll do that bike shit all day.
You do bike all day. And like, you know what I do? Like for me, I put up the intensity up like for the biking. So that's going to be tough. But I'll switch to the biking if like the running, I'm like, hey, bro, like my legs are shot. I can't do this. But I'm going to try to stick to running close to possible.
Shoot, depending on how hard your workout is, it may be that way. Your legs may be done by the time you try to run.
Bro, I'm trying to do...
If it's at the end of the workout.
Nah, it's at the start, bro. 3 to 5 on the start, bro.
Oh, so it's like your warm-up almost.
No. No, I'm not doing a 3 to 5 mile run as a warm-up. I'm saying that like...
I thought you meant 3 to 5 minutes. I thought you meant 3 to 5 minutes.
No. I have to do a 3 to 5 mile run a day. I have to do that. Yeah. It doesn't... It don't matter if it's before. It don't matter if it's after. It don't matter if you split it up. You just got hit. You got hit at least 3. You gotta hit at least 3, bro.
More power to you.
That's gonna be hell. Tomorrow is not where I'm not gonna feel it. It's the third day, because that's when I'm gonna be like, okay.
Track was not a fun experience for me, and when I didn't run track, I used to hate that sport.
What so like you used to do? What was like your experience in track though? Because at HF, like we had a pretty decent track team.
Here he go again.
I remember going to some of your meets.
For sure.
Oh, now you're both gonna gaslight me. Gotcha. This is cool.
Hey man, you know what?
Jesse did the 200. I don't know what you're talking about.
Mm-hmm. Who are you talking to?
Who's your favorite teacher, Josh?
I said Jesse went. I didn't say I went, nigga. I would like come in, like, I got my driver's license my junior year. So sometimes I'll take my mom's car after school and go see his
drive all the way out to the.
I would, because that's my friend. And then we would go get Five Guys afterwards.
Exactly. Let's see what Pico has to say about that. Pico says he agrees with that. Yeah, absolutely.
I heard him. Yeah.
What? Pico is not a human.
Don't say that in front of Pico. He's very self-conscious.
Derek's like, but Josh, it's a pick. Oh man. So on a health and wealth tip or pick. That's what I'm on right now. What you been on, bro? Did you just change your workout? I'm sorry. I'm refraining from saying exercising or working out because I tried to say training, because training is exercising with a purpose. Because I have something in mind that I'm trying to do, right? There's a certain thing I'm trying to do. Like if you're exercising to bulk, you're training to bulk. So like, did you change your training regimen, Josh? Or did you what you doing now?
Yeah. So this one is a little bit more compound heavy.
Oh, damn.
Yeah. So today I did my warm up. I did lat pull downs just because if you're doing anything chest, you should do something back first to sort of like help sustain that. And then I did 2 sets heavy on the bench press after I did warm up and all that kind of stuff. 2 sets heavy on the bench press. I went down, I did 1 set of 15 for like, just for volume. And then I did another 2 heavy sets. And then I did, a bicep, tricep superset, a incline dumbbell press, that kind of stuff. So like tomorrow I'm going to do legs. I'm going to do that same method with my squats. So I can like sort of get my squats a little bit higher. I would like to get to a 315 squat.
I love how we're so polar opposite. Like you have a more of a focus on your legs. I have a more focus on my upper body.
Well, no, it's not, it's just tomorrow. Tomorrow's leg day, and today was upper body day.
No, I'm
It's
just
leg
saying
day.
in general. I've always have noticed that with us.
No, I think what happens is that like last time when we come to talk about this, I'll talk about legs because I usually do it. I did it on Sunday, so it's just like it's still very fresh. That's all.
Facts. I got you. My bad.
I want to look like complimentary. I don't want to have big legs and then like weak upper body. You know, like I like that sort of thing. So
I think I'm just trying to be solid all around because like I already got a big frame. So all I'm just trying to do is try to cut back on as much fat as I can and just slim down. Because I like where I'm at now. So I'm just like, because I've noticed like for the last 3 years, like you've gone up in your weight and muscle. I've noticed in the last 3 years or so, I have stayed at the same weight, but I don't look that same weight. So I'll look, for example, like when we first started like 3 years ago, I looked any and everything of 230. Now I don't look 230. So it's just now like the way how I'm carrying my weight. I've noticed that a lot. Now I'm like, it's a nice little fitness stuff. I like that. How you getting back into the process, Derek?
Workout language, yeah. Supersets, lifting, all that.
you know these words. Shut up.
Right. Shut up, bro. Like you're not gonna get back into the grind.
Stop running from it.
It's coming, I guess. I don't know. We'll see. Today's a new week, or wow, that doesn't make sense. This week is a new week, so we'll see what it brings.
What's your focus for this week?
I didn't get the chance to go shopping today, so
I was just about to ask you.
I'll have to get my food tomorrow.
I was just about to ask you, are you gonna focus more on the is this week gonna be your week focused more on the eating part instead of the working out part? Like which one do you think you're gonna have much more of are you gonna compartmentalize it? Because like that's at least for me in my journey, I had to compartmentalize like it was no problem for me going to the gym. You could if you told me you wanted me to work out, that was no problem. Having me get in the gym and telling me to stay at a certain amount of hours to get in the gym, that was not a problem. It was me going like, you have to change how you eat. And I was like, what? So it was like, that was the biggest part for me. So I had to like, before I went to the gym, I was like, I'm gonna change the way how I eat because shout out to Athlete X. Because I'll never forget when Athlete X, they said this. You cannot keep going to the gym and you keep eating the same shitty foods. And I was like,
that's very true.
That's very true. Very true. I'm going to keep it like he kept it a bean and I'm going to keep it a bean. I'm going to keep doing that.
Can't go to the gym and then eat Five Guys afterwards. That's kind of counterproductive.
It depends.
I mean, it's kind of counterproductive to me.
I was gonna say it depends. So like if you're cutting back on some of the parts of Five Guys that can make it fatty, or like if you're bulking, you're trying to more so try to get that protein and stuff in, or if you don't really matter and you're just trying to get them calories in, it all differs. But if you're like someone that's like, oh, I'm just trying to lose weight, get nice and slim and all that stuff, this is not an attack on women. This sounds like it's about to be because dudes do this, everyone does this. Where it's like, oh, I think I'm finna get a nice light salad. And then the salad is like, bro, this bacon bits deep fried here. Like, what do you mean?
Bacon bits and like the salad dressing that's like 400 calories.
Right. I'm just like, dog, like what you mean? Like, you gotta change it. So do you think you gonna like kind of do it like that?
I kind of have a genuine question about that though. Cause like if people don't put dressing on salad, like what else are you gonna put on there while still keeping it relatively healthy?
You could do
go ahead.
No, I was gonna say like it really depends. Like it's like maybe you can put like a ranch dressing on there, but like you have to be cognizant of the amount of calories that you're gonna hit. If your whole thing is about losing the weight and all that, then you have to be cognizant that 400 plus calories is going to eat into the max amount of calories that you're going to have that day. You also have to depend on the quality of it too, because most of it might be a lot of sugar and there might be a lot of fat. So then like that's boosting up your carbs right there or your fat right there. And then you have to factor that in. If you don't want to do any of that, then consider like a healthier or a lighter option. Like vinaigrettes help sometimes, or a nice little Italian dressing those help sometimes. Those still are a little bit calorie heavy, but they're not as calorie heavy as a ranch. Ranch be sticking on you.
Or like Caesar dressing.
Yeah.
Or I mean, even like getting the fat free. Well, first of all, like there's no such thing as a bad food. To be completely honest with you, it's just like getting a full meal at Five Guys is going to cut into whatever calorie intake you have for the day, eat one way or the other. And so it helped. Like if you're like I said, if you're bulking, I mean, like it kind of. I wouldn't say it doesn't matter, but like you can be a little bit more reckless than if you're trying to cut.
Yeah, a little bit more leniency for sure.
Yeah, if you're trying to cut and lose weight, then it's like you really have to be like. I think that eating is hard on both spectrums, but it's all relative. Like when you're cutting, you have to be so conscious about every little single thing that you're eating versus when you're bulking. It's like, bro, I just don't feel like fucking eating right now. Like I really don't. Like I think literally what I just had. So I just had my shake. I had 2 Crustables and I had a yogurt. That was 1,400 calories. Like, and I'm still gonna eat dinner tonight.
That's kind of crazy. Yeah, like you be putting your numbers up like in our chat, and like I be like, it don't be sounding like a lot of food, but I guess like, yeah, I guess you're really conscious of like the number that each thing is gonna hit. Because like the way you be describing your meals, it don't even sound like you're cooking a lot, but you're getting a lot from it.
Packed in there, exactly. Yeah. That's like even when,
because like those 3 things. Well, I guess the shake itself, that's a lot. Maybe I'm just not thinking of it from that standpoint because the other 3 items to me don't seem like a lot, but you adding the shake in there.
Each Uncrustable is like 210, so that's 420 right there. Plus the yogurt is like 160, so that's about what 600 calories right there. And then
so then it's the shake that's making up the other half.
Well, the other thing I do is it's a lot of peanut butter, and peanut butter is a very calorie dense food. Like you don't need a whole bunch of peanut. Like the amount of peanut butter in a tablespoon is not a lot of peanut butter. And so I use a huge scoop of peanut butter in that on top of like I did 2 scoops of protein and a banana and all this other kind of stuff. So like, yeah, like it'll add up very quickly.
Yeah. And then like on the polar opposite side, for me, like I always have like at least 200 calories or like 100 calories left to spare. And then for me, I'll be like, yeah, that's it right there. But I don't even be noticing that. I thought the calorie intake, because at first I had it moderately high because I'm using the same MyPlate app. But then I just said, nah, let's make it a little bit challenging and cut it down. And I thought that was going to be an issue. But I've learned that's not an issue at all. That has not been the issue. But what the change has really been is like in the, in the food diary and the percentages. I think one time I had put my my days in, and Josh was like, bro, this makes no fucking sense.
No, it was like 2 days ago because it was something weird. Like it was like 30% fat, 45%.
Is that when he asked you, did you eat a bison?
No, that was the one.
It was something where it was only like 20% carbs. I'm like, how the fuck did you do this, dude? Like, what did you eat?
I really that's my thing. Like, I really do watch what I eat. So for me, sometimes the shift for me, it was like, okay, well, being under a certain amount of calories, that don't matter to me no more. Cause I got that master apparently. Now it has to be shot Daphne X. The quality of like how I do the food now. It's just more of like what's in the food at this point. It's like how many grams of protein is in here? Okay, cool. How many grams of my 3 things I look at? How many proteins? How much my 4? How much protein is in here? How much fat is in here? How much carb is in here? And what is the calorie? And now I look at that. Because for me, I try to hit, there's a certain number of calories I try to hit a day. And I go over it a lot. So I'll just be like, okay, cool. And
what's your carb count? Because that was the only thing that I was like, dog, I don't know. Like, I don't know, but anyone that like cuts out carbs completely is like, that's not.
No, you can't cut out carbs at all. You cannot cut out your carbs. My carbs, I at least, if I'm like in the 100 range for carbs, I'll accept that.
I know, but what does it say they're supposed to get on the app? Because mine is like 2 something.
For carbs?
Yeah.
I'm supposed to be in 100 for my carbs.
100 a day?
I'm supposed to be 100 a day for my carbs. Yeah. Which is kind of weird, but it's supposed to be about 100 a day in my carbs. Sometimes I go a little bit over that.
I was going to say, that sounds very low.
Yeah, but it's also like it's on the quote unquote projected, calculated, quote unquote extreme side of how much calorie intake I'm supposed to have. But I always go over that carb count though. Some days I don't because it depends on, when I start doing it, I was like at my mom's crib, right? So it really, some of it was like a mixture of I just got what I got here and what's just around here in Chicago. That's a little bit different now that I'm back in my apartment. So that carb count's gonna be decently high, especially now that I'm about to start back running. Like that's about to go up.
Yeah.
That's about to go up. No, I've never been a fan of the cup carbs. I understand.
It's just not smart.
But you know what? I understand why people do it though, because most of the time, it's like this. Most of the time, people associate carbs with redefined and fried fats and sugars. So, like, when most people think of like when they say carbs, they be like, no bread, no rice, all that. It's just like you can have bread and rice in that. That's actually very smart for you to have it. Maybe you need to switch your white bread to wheat bread for a little bit to be a little bit more healthier. Maybe it needs to be from white to brown rice. It depends on that. Maybe it needs to be, you need to just cut how many carbs that you're having. Or maybe instead of not having those carbs, have complex carbs. Like the creme de la creme of complex carbs. Maybe you need some more sweet potatoes. Maybe you need some more squash. Zucchini is a nice little source of carbs. Like maybe you need to switch and do that. But you need those complex carbs to keep it moving. I just think when the people think of carbs, they think of redefined sugars and fats because there's a lot of carbs and like those sweets and those fast foods things. And it's like, no, there's gonna kind of like how when people be like, I don't want this to have no calories. It's like there's calories in everything you eat. Like there's gonna be carbs in everything you eat. There's gonna be fats in everything you eat. It really matters on how you like what you're eating, what you're not eating. Like I think that's what it is. Kind of similar how when people say, I want to lose weight. Okay, what's your goal? I just want to lose my stomach, my arms, man. I want to get toned. I want to get, it's like that. And it's just like, I looked at my weight like keeps going up. And it's just like, if you just got a traditional scale that just shows your weight, you might want to toss that. And you might want to opt in for a more complex weight metrics that shows your body fat percentage, your muscle, and your water. Because there's days where my weight will go up or two, but I also know I slam damn near over the recommended milliliters of water. Because I'd be around like 130 sometimes. I'd be like, ooh, big dog, you need to tone that down a little bit. But that sometimes taxes on me. So you got to put that in perspective. And it's just like, I'm not really looking at weight. You got to look at your body fat percentage. And then you got to see like, you can physically see where it lies in your body, but you also got to go get that diagnostic. It's like, okay, you have, let's say 35% of its body fat.
Do you see Derek's screen?
Oh yeah. Pico said he looks like a prick. But yeah, that's what you got.
I also like that you named him Pico and not Picky. Like
I try to call him that, but he said he didn't like that. So yeah.
That's fair.
So yeah.
Hi, how are you? My name is Derek Small. Looking at
he looked like a realtor. I'm not gonna hold you.
He does. Like
he looks like a realtor.
I would buy a house from him. Like
probably.
Sorry. My apologies. My apologies. You said I'm selling houses out here. My bad.
Nigga, I will let you sell me in like a 2-bedroom. I will feel comfortable. I'm getting a good price.
That's my if we didn't have to wear masks, that's like my college fair face. Like, hi, my name's Derek. Let me talk to you about Illinois.
I'll be like, we're not going to his college.
you go say wait, what? Wait, did somebody just say wait? What'd you say?
I don't think the audio picked up on that, but y'all know what I said. Y'all know what I said. I don't think the audio picked up on it, and I'm not gonna say it again, but y'all know what I said. Y'all know what I said.
Jesse, I swear to God, I almost choked in my water, nigga.
But yeah, so I think that's what so those are the things you need to focus on.
Derek, I'm not letting you off the hook. You still have to answer Jesse's question about what's gonna be hard.
So like, what do you do?
I was trying to.
Hold on.
I was trying to. You went on a monologue.
Hold on.
I was trying.
Hold on. Whoa.
Relax.
Relax. What I was going to ask is because we started to have this debate the other day. Jesse said bread, and that triggered A thought
we
of my
talked about
mind.
this. We talked about
what is
this.
more important to a grilled cheese sandwich, the cheese or the bread?
You know my stance. We talked about this on the phone.
And you're wrong.
I'm not, but it's okay.
You are.
I think the safest thing is to say the cheese because we're saying it's a grilled cheese.
Let me make
Hold
an
on,
argument.
wait. I'm not done yet. I think the safest thing to say is a grilled cheese.
Don't play both sides. Say it with your heart. Say it with your heart.
However, damn it. Let me speak. Let me finish.
You got it.
A classic grilled cheese is pasteurized American cheese. You do need a good bread, though. Like, you do need a nice, solid bread.
Here you go, playing both sides.
So, it might be the bread. It might be the bread.
Here's my argument for the bread. Here's my argument for the bread. Have a grilled cheese on regular white bread, and then have a grilled cheese on, like, a specialty, like, sourdough bread. Two completely different
It is completely different.
Because, and then the other thing is, you can throw damn near any cheese on a grilled cheese, and it's good.
See, I don't think that's true.
You could do the Kraft singles cheese, you could do the real artisan cheese, you could do the Gouda.
We talking brand or type of cheese? Because you named brands.
Types of cheese. He did do brand, but like I think he also.
I said okay, so like Kraft singles versus like a Colby Jack. That's not a brand. That's a type of cheese. That's what I'm saying. Like you could do mozzarella.
Well, when you said Kraft, I thought you was talking about brands.
Okay. No, I'm saying
you just like the American sliced cheeses or like
specifically the ones that are singularly wrapped, or you could do like cheddar, whatever. Yeah. You can mix up a couple different cheeses and it's good, fine, great. But if you have the wrong bread on it, it's gonna be a good sandwich. I'm not saying it's not a good sandwich, but if you have a better bread like a rye or a sourdough
or a brioche,
a brioche, my nigga, that is a totally different sandwich.
Brioche bread is pretty.
That's what I'm saying. Like it really depends because like the cheese, like it's a grilled cheese and the cheese matters, but then also the cheese is the. Here we go. The cheese is the independent variable in that you can mix the cheese. You can mix. You saw how I roll. You saw how like I roll my own eyeballs.
Turn this into an academic lecture.
You saw how I roll my own eyeballs to that, right? It's just like okay, whatever, right? But the dependent variable is the bread because you can mix. Because the thing about cheese is like you can have, and Josh is right. You can have different types of cheese, and if you know your cheese as well. You can have a very strong tangy type of cheese. You can do a blend that's like mild and smooth. It depends on how you want that grilled cheese. But like, let's say I do a beautiful blend of Gouda, Kobe, and then a little bit of like aged sharp cheddar. That's a nice little blend for my cheese, but it might not pop or hit like
it's
that.
It's not gonna hit on just regular fucking wheat bread. It's not gonna hit on
regular wheat bread though. That's
it's not like.
But then the thing is that you kind of don't want a bread that doesn't overtake the cheese. But it's like I put it to you like this. The grilled cheese, the fun part about a grilled cheese is that you can have different types of cheeses to make the grilled cheese fun. The bread is what makes it go like this is good.
Yeah, exactly. That's my point.
Texture. That's the texture and all that, bro. It's the bread.
I am a sourdough truther. All right, I believe sourdough is the perfect bread for this because it is light, it is airy, so that if you do it like me, I put the olive oil in the pan, I put the butter on top of the bread, so that when you put it in the pan, that it soaks up all the olive oil too, and then it becomes nice and crisp. That's not going to be the same as a regular piece of like Wonder Bread or a wheat bread, bro. That's not. It's just it's fact. I live this life. All right, I seen things.
Which like in an instant.
Nigga, I didn't see cheeses.
It burns quick too. It burns quick as hell.
All I see is cheeses.
You know?
Imagine if you were high on weed or something and you just started seeing talking cheese. Like if you go to a Sox game, you know how they be having the shit.
You need something stronger than weed for that, Bubba. You need something stronger.
Crack?
Weed's just gonna make you real happy. If you did some mushrooms or some shit,
correct.
Be like, yo. Actually, let's ask the resident drug lord. Jesse, what's gonna get you there quickest? We got the straight back saying, nigga.
It depends on the strand though, bro. Like
Jesse definitely knows a nigga named Fernando that wear Dickies and sandals. I was trying not to mess up the bar so bad. I was like, let me say this the correct way. I landed it. Yes.
No,
Jesse does look like he just did a drop in an empty parking lot and just opened up his trunk. It's like, yeah, okay. Nice doing business with you. Just kept it moving.
Poppy, good to see you.
Trade one duffel bag for another.
A friend of ours. But really, I was gonna say that depends on the strand, bro. That depends on the strand, and that's not even just smoking the weed. That depends on the edible too, because not everybody makes the same edible. Not everyone uses the same strand of edible, and not everyone can contain a good edible. Some people can go up to, for example, for an edible or even getting high. Some people could do like 20% of THC. Some people can only do 5.
He said it's levels to this. He said,
I don't know drugs. Is that a lot? Like, what's a lot to a
It depends.
I'm so serious. I'm learning.
It depends on you. No, it depends on you, bro. It depends on you. It depends on you, bro. It depends on how much you take. It depends on how much you gonna tweak. That's on you, buddy.
That's funny.
And the only way how you gonna know that is unless you get to that point where you're just, for example, if you're doing your edibles, right? And you're like, okay, 10 milligrams. For some people, 10 milligrams, this is like, oh, that ain't nothing. And they say you keep eating them. You keep eating them. Then you're going to get to 100 and you're like, oh, I found my stopping point.
It's kind of the same thing with alcohol. You don't know what your limit, like as a college freshman, you don't know what your limit is until you throw up. So
exactly. You don't know.
Kind of it is what it is.
Or you're on the floor like, stop recording me.
I knew you was going to bring that up. Hey, fair, but all's fair. That's how I learned what my limit was.
This man was face down on the floor.
I had to embarrass myself to learn what my limit was.
You gotta learn.
It is what it is.
Sometimes.
Luckily, I was around friends. Luckily, it wasn't in public, and I was like around friends.
Hey, just saying.
Because it could have been a lot worse. It could have been a lot worse if I was at some random like house party or bar.
I don't think you would have landed this job if it was at a house party, big man. I'm just saying they would have had you.
I'm good.
Stop recording me. Why is everybody looking at me? Stop it.
Could have been a lot worse.
Boy, your ass was gone.
Should have never showed Josh that.
He was like,
hey man, I was what, 18 years old?
I'm like, Derek, are you okay? Bro, am I gonna graduate?
Also, the fact that you were 18 years old with like a full mustache is sending me for some reason. I don't know.
I had a mustache in 4th grade. It's been like that. No, I'm so serious. No, this is like a true story. I grew facial hair when I was in elementary school.
I came into high school with a beard.
Yeah, so I had all this.
I got you.
Did you look like an undercover cop in like high school?
But you did. Like, that is the difference. Though.
Hey,
like,
kids. Where are the drugs?
All my stuff started to come in, bro. You had the little Mario mustache come out the gate. That's not good. That's not good.
No, it was very weird because like we all went home for the summer and then we come back first day of school and everybody's like, who is this adult like in the classroom?
Who's this very short man?
Fucking narc.
Yes, but yes,
man,
I've had
smoke. Get out of here, you narc.
But yes, I've had.
Is that why they put you on the track team? They're like, oh, this grown ass nigga finna kill these kids. And they're like, what?
Oh, he was lit. He was like, he was drunk as hell talking about something. I don't think I'm gonna make it, man. I don't think I'm gonna make. Look, he was
this nigga looked into the camera and said, "Stop recording me." That shit's funny as fuck, bro.
Bro, look.
I was aware in some aspect. I was aware. Technically, look, I was aware of what was going on. If we're getting technical.
Come on,
God.
That was a funny. That was actually a very funny night.
That's so funny.
That sounds.
You have some of your best times in college.
But anyways, bread is more important than cheese on a grilled cheese.
It's definitely bread. It's definitely bread.
I guess you have a point.
Now, if that bread had if that was an edible grilled cheese, I don't know. We got a whole different story here.
We got it. Yeah, that's a
I
whole
also
different
think,
calculus.
I guess the cheese aspect also does depend on taste because some people don't like certain cheeses. So
Some people like it sweet. Some people like it twangy, man.
Who likes sweet cheese?
I thought of something completely different when he said that statement. But you know what?
That's exactly why I said it.
My mind went to another place when he said.
No, it didn't go to another place. It went exactly where I wanted to go.
Oh, am I just the very innocent? Like, who eats sweet cheese? Like, what is that? Like,
No, it's fine with me. You know, notice how he didn't question the twangy. He said, "Yeah, sure," but like sweet. Oh wait, he's froze. Oh Lord, Steven! Steven! Josh in the multiverse.
Josh is stuck in the multiverse,
Steven!
man.
Steven! Hold on. Steven! Josh in the multiverse. Oh. Bro, he really look like a douche. Like he really look like a douchebag, bro.
He glitching like IG right now.
He glitching like all our Android users, all our Android fans.
Oh, there he is.
Now he's just like,
You back with us?
right.
He said, "Whoa, guys!
What universe is this?"
Nigga came through like Jamie Foxx, like this power. I love this.
Like, damn, I look good. I don't look like Derek no more. Wow.
Bro, when they hold on, time out. When they said that, when they was like,
you know what?
This nigga wanna...
It'd be the unprompted ones that get me because it's like I didn't say nothing to this man.
You said, I don't know who this man is. I said nothing to this man.
He just came for my whole life, but I didn't even say that.
I think you just said the Jamie Foxx, and I was like, Jamie Foxx looked terrible in Spider-Man 2. I would make this joke.
Wow.
Yeah, they didn't explain none of that type of shit. They were just like, yeah, he looks different now. He looks like Jamie Foxx. We were just like, okay.
No, I was like,
yeah.
no, they was like,
I was wondering the same thing as I was watching it. I was like, no backstory, no context.
No one's gonna. Okay, all right.
They're like, he looks so different now. They was like, what happened? I felt like I got shocked in a bunch of electric eels. I was like, so does this mean he was white before? Like this?
No, that was an Amazing Spider-Man 2 reference. I didn't care about that. I was just like, yo, this nigga really looked like bust down in his movie. He just come up looking like Jamie Foxx. Like, what the fuck? Like, okay. Yeah. Sure. Fuck it.
Also, I read something. I don't know if it's actually true. Is it true that what's his name in real life? I was gonna call him something. I don't think that's his name. Is his name Andrew Garfield?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, did he ad-lib that "I love y'all" line?
That's what he said. Yeah.
Y'all think that's true?
That's what I mean. Apparently, yeah.
Andrew.
It's pretty good if you did.
Andy.
You would be surprised how much stuff gets ad-libbed in a movie.
Yeah, like lots of get ad-libbed, dog. And then when you go back and you watch them, you're like, huh.
Like that scene in Infinity War when Drax was like, "I'll do you one better." Why is Gamora? Like that was completely ad-libbed. He wasn't supposed to say that.
Yeah. Or like even in TV shows, like when the last couple of seasons of Insecure, like the last season or the series finale, like when Molly and Issa was like crying.
I'm not
like when Molly, I'm telling you, like example, like when Molly and Issa was like crying, like that was off script, bro. They was literally saying, "I love you, I miss you too." Like that was legit. They were not acting in that.
It's also very on brand that Jesse watches Insecure.
Actually, I've actually not watched the last season. I've actually not watched the
fact that you know the plot line.
Jesse, you have watched more of it than either of us.
Yeah, you've watched more than me and Josh combined.
That's because full circle. I was high as hell when I watched the first 3 seasons, and you know that because
you watched all 3 seasons in a day.
Bro, we watched all 3 seasons in the day.
Jesus Christ!
Damn,
but I was high as hell.
How much time did you have?
He had a lot of time.
I was high.
I remember this man telling me that he said that he thought it was 3:30. He looked up, it was 10:30. He was like, "Holy shit!"
I went to the bathroom and I was like, "It's 10." I go back in. I was like, what episode is this? It was like, we're in the middle of season 3. It was like, yeah. I was like, oh. I was just enjoying it. I was just enjoying it, bro. I was like, I get it. I get why they like this.
One show that I never watched that I kind of wanted to was Orange is the New Black. I've never seen an episode of that show.
It's not bad.
I heard it was good as hell, though.
I understand.
See, the only thing that prevented me from watching it is that everybody was like, "Fuck this show" after
that black character died.
Yeah, and they were just like, "We don't care about this anymore." I was like, "Oh man, that seems like that sucks." So I don't know if I want to go through that. Like, okay,
you said I don't want to go through that. Yeah, I want to get attached.
I don't want to get attached to the show and then be like, "Yo, fuck this show," and then like be mad about it. You know, I already have Game of Thrones for that. So.
Haven't seen that show either.
That was such. Can we?
But anyways, Derek, what's going to be your what's harder for you, the eating or the working?
This is a classic podcast. We went everywhere. And
literally, we started here, went here. I mean, I don't. If I had to be transparent, I guess the technically like harder aspect for me would be the eating. Working out is just me not
surprising. Like, I'm not gonna hold you.
Working out is just me not going to the gym. Wait, what does that mean? Listen, I have been attacked.
He was being vulnerable.
I have been attacked.
I just didn't think that was
a stand. Look,
I just did not think it was hard for you to pick up something to eat.
So you just called me a fat ass.
I'm not calling you fat. Wait, hold on. I didn't use the F word now.
Big man. I didn't use the F word. Big man.
I didn't use the F word. His name.
I'm not talking to you. I'm not talking to you. I'm not talking to you, Dusty.
Are you? You said big man. I just caught on. Wow.
No, I really didn't think that'd be hard for you, bro. Like on some reals, because like it always seemed like you consistently eat your meals.
Alex, it's okay.
He said you ain't missing no meals in this bitch.
Yeah, missing no. No, I'll explain why I said this. This is Josie supposed to crucify me.
You know what?
He just cut himself off like I did.
Yes, proceed, please.
That's hilarious. No, it's harder for me to do that because one, eating that many like items in like a breakfast meal, lunch meal, dinner, whatever, it's a very much a lot. Like having to, I don't know, you cook some andouille sausage, you eat a muffin, yogurt, whatever, like whatever's in that meal, like that's just a lot of food. And then like on top of that, I'm the type of person that gets really like kind of like annoyed when I have to repeat like meals, or it just gets boring. Like I don't like eating like repetitively. So like I be trying to find ways to mix it up, but then that kind of turns into me not wanting to actually try to cook those meals because it takes a lot of effort. Yada yada yada. Like it's a whole roundabout thing. But I don't know. It's just like trying to prep the meals, trying to make sure I stick to them. You know, timing of the day. You know, all that stuff just kind of plays a role in me not being as good at the aspect of like keeping up with the meals as I can be. Going to the gym is just going to the gym. That's just like a choice. Like that's just like I'm gonna go or I'm not gonna go. Like that's not difficult. But it's the making sure that I get the calories, or because like you all have seen like some of my previous like screenshots, like I'll be like 600 off or like, you know, whatever, 500 off, whatever. So like just trying to make sure I'm hitting certain numbers and all that stuff is just kind of the, I guess you could call it difficult part. But yeah, no, the eating part's definitely harder than the working out.
I will say this. When you said comparatively, I thought you said it's hard eating comparatively, something like that. I thought you said competitively. And I was like, when was he eating competitively? But again, maybe I'm just assuming the narrative on you. But I thought you was like, it's hard for me to eat competitively. It's like, no one's not telling you to eat quick, bro. You don't have to eat your glizzies on your own pace.
No, it ain't that. It's just the I don't know. I don't know. It's just if I had to describe it simply, it's just like the preparing / actually like executing like the meals and all that. Like if I had to just put it simply,
You
it's a
say you
lot.
be.
It's a lot under there, but
You say
yeah.
you be. Fuck.
No, it'd be no, no. It'd be when I fucking have to eat 2 huge ass pieces of salmon. I get done with the first one, I'm just like, I know you fucking lying. Like, I'm not about to eat this second piece. Like, bro, I literally ran into that the other week. Like when I was eating lunch one day, like I had to eat 2 pieces of salmon and I had like some pasta like on the side. And it was just like, I thought I was gonna die. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, I was just
You
like,
said, "Oh no."
I looked at the fish for like 2 minutes. I was just like, I really have to do this, huh? So,
See, that's where you go wrong, dog. Like, trust me, bro. I've been there. It's just like, dog. It just has to get into my body. Like a lot of times, I'll be having lunch or whatever, and like, damn, I'm full. Okay, take a 10-minute break, get some more. Take another couple minute
break. That's all
break.
you gotta do, bro. That's
Just,
exactly how you gotta do
it just has to. Like you see, I don't take no breaks when I drink the shake, dog. It's just like it just has to get in the body. Like that's it. Like that's it, bro. Like I don't know what's like, and even the whole eating repetitively, I feel you, but
You not wait. You know what it is? You're not eating for it to taste fucking good. You're eating it because you like the benefits that come from it, motherfucker.
So shut the fuck up and eat that shit. I mean, like that's a very
shout out to fitness Instagram. Shout out to fitness.
That's not the way I would say it. That's not the way I would say it. But my nigga, he do got a point. Like we're not doing this shit for like. You think I want to eat 3,000 calories a day, my nigga? Like no. Like
he didn't say it. He didn't say it in a way how you would say. He said it. It's 93 Dream Scene Charles Barkley. He said what you wanted to say, but you didn't want to say it in that way. That's what that was. That's all that was. He was just like, hold on, get out the way. Yeah. Let me tell you something.
Bro, I don't even know if it's the repetitiveness as much as like I don't even know. I'd be struggling even trying to come up with the meals themselves. I'll be honest. Like I know what the certain meats are, that I can eat. Like I can stick to like ground turkey. Shut up, Jesse. I can stick to ground turkey, chicken, fish.
I'm sorry, bro. Of course you got that aspect down, nigga. Of course you do. Like you missed the meat, man. You're like, the protein, got it. It's all this other bullshit. That's just
no, it's just like I don't know. Like I'll be like, okay, I'm having chicken this day, fish tomorrow. Okay, back to chicken, I guess. Like that's how it feels. Like when making like a meal plan, it's just like, okay, salmon today. I'll have chicken breast tomorrow. I guess tilapia. Like that's just kind of how it feels.
I mean, that's
fuck a meal prep, bro. You need a cookbook. That's what it sounds like.
No, I ain't even trying to be like Chef Boy or Derek. No, I ain't even trying to do all that. It just feels very, I don't know.
That's just, but again, dog, like, I don't know. Like, I wish I had better advice than just like, just it is what it is, bro. Like I eat like steak once or twice a week, very high protein. I just got chicken thighs today, like salmon, tilapia, like all that type of shit.
Maybe it's just certain things like how you season it and stuff. You could switch that up, I guess.
That's what I said. That's what I said. Maybe
like the little things, I guess.
That's what I said. Maybe you need a cookbook, bro. I wasn't saying that to be funny. I was saying that to like maybe it's the way how you like chefing it up and prepare it. Like, I mean, if I would have ate the classic way to quote unquote cut, I would be losing my mind right now. But I don't. Y'all know some of the stuff I make, like, and I'll be having fun making it. And I still stay under my
teriyaki 47.
Yes, like that's the stuff that I made. I'm not even gonna tell y'all what I made today, but like that's not...
It was teriyaki, wasn't it?
Is the number between 50 and 75?
I even make that today. I'm probably make that Friday. But I had some leftover chicken. I had some leftover cut chicken. I had some leftover goat. And I just went on from there.
Just he told
Leftover
you.
goat. You just got back, nigga.
Yeah.
Like, what do you mean leftover?
He got a
before I
butcher
left.
connect. He told you he got a butcher connect now.
So before I left, I stocked up my freezer. So that's why I probably don't even have to go to the grocery store like that this month. But before I left, I stocked up my freezer and I had kind of prepped all my meats because I learned from meeting from Mr. Meatman. And I had leftover goat and all that stuff from previous dishes. So I pulled that out today and I just made my little Indian dishes and called it. But all those dishes are under their biryani. Like my chicken biryani, I think it's about 800 calories, and my goat one is about 800. But they're high in protein. They're still good though. It's not. That's all. It's chicken. Some of it's goat, and I mean, it's this is que lo que. This is left field, but it gets me where I need to go. It don't, like Josh said. Sometimes I have days where it's don't make it cute, just eat it. It don't matter if you're making it cute. It don't matter how much you're making it sexy. All I know is there's a calorie count, there's a portion count, there's a protein count, there's a carb count I need to hit every single day. And that's what I need to do. I don't care how sexy it is. I gotta hit it. That's the bottom line. Because this summer, we're going up. I don't want to be the fat one in the group. That's all I'm saying.
Listen, man. I'm gonna put it to you like this. I'm hitting 190 by this summer. No matter, I don't care. It don't matter to me. All right. Y'all already sick enough of me to say that, oh, Josh, you never have a shirt on. You think I'm gonna have a shirt on this summer? No, nigga.
Oh, that's not me. For all of them, I'm comfortable in my skin. I know I'm sexy. But it's a certain demographic. It's a certain demographic that I attract. So I don't care. Some like the, oh, he takes off his, Josh takes off his shirt all the time. Some like the belly. I don't care. I am fine with where I am, bro. I am probably going to be a nice little slim, but still a little gut. I don't care. I'm just not going to be the fat one in the group. That's all I know.
Hopefully I'm there with y'all, man.
Man, the only way how you going to get there is unless you want to get there, big dog. That's on you.
Yeah, I know. I know.
That's on you, big dog.
It's a self process.
You going to be there with us, big dog. All right. I ain't lose faith in you. Yet.
That's fair.
I mean, listen, dog, you a grown ass man. I can't make you do nothing. Although I will show up to your house one of these days and be like, all right, Derek, it's time to go work.
We do. I really
Derek.
I ain't really mad that we have not done that. Cause I love when me and Josh and all the two brothers go work. And that's always fun. That is kind of fun. But I think it's gonna be even lit in the summertime. But it's we all three of us never did it. I would really enjoy that.
Oh, this took so many left turns. I don't even know. Did either of y'all got some other shit to say, or are we good?
I'm good, bro. I'm finna get ready to start cooking again.
Derek?
Nope. I'm good.
Okay, wait. Here comes the theme song. Pew, 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 pew. Pew, 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 pew.
Does he take a shot? What is wrong with
oh my goodness. For Joshua Chapman, Derek Smalls, and your boy Groovy Like Grizzly. Thank you for listening to the It's Just Jokes podcast. Make sure you like, share, subscribe on all our content on social media and Instagram at @joke_podcast. Make sure you like, share, subscribe our YouTube page so It's Just Jokes podcast. Please share that YouTube content because we are trying to expand that as much as possible.
Hold on. I totally forgot.
What's up?
It's been so long since we've done this. I don't remember how many stars the people should give us. I forgot.
Oh, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Give me 5 stars. Shout out to who, Josh, for the outro?
JL0 and King Boy.
Bye.
Bye. Derek, your ass better go lift tomorrow, nigga. I'm not playing with you.